Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sir Thekos, and I got something else for you today. Another project from Kickstarter I'm actually backing right now. This is about the A Lot of Games bundle, print and play. What this is a collection of 7 games, 5 of them in 2 versions, so you're pretty much getting 12 games. For, let me check, I think about, yeah, 11 euros. That's about 13 US dollars, I suppose. And you can see here you get a lot of print and play games. So definitely an interesting project in case you are into print and play games. So this will go until March 31st. So you still have time to jump in case you're interested. And to show you what you're getting at, what you're getting there, I'm showing you a few games. And I would start with a bonus game. So that's actually game number 8 or 13 if you count all files. That was shown to the backers yesterday, and I will just play through it a little bit. Okay, so the first game is Some Kind of Genius. Um, what we essentially need to do within 7 rounds, we need to fill as many parts of the brain as possible, and these will give us points. To do so, we have 6 dice we use for each round, and we can use these dice to completely fill these little sections here. Um, I will explain the most important rules now, and the rest of the rules will become clear when we actually play the game. Okay, so there are 3 parts we need to take into consideration. The first one is these little segments we need to fill. The points we can get are always noted on the left side, and there are certain prerequisites. For example, this one here, I hope you can see it. That means we need 4 dice values in here, but they must not be equal. Or here is a 6 noted, so we need 2 dice that equal exactly 6. And whenever we fulfill one of these prerequisites, we get these points noted on the left at the end of the game. Um, and on the top, at the top here, you can see there is another dice value. I will read those out because it might be a little bit too small to see. If you fill in that dice value, you get a certain amount of bonus points, and these are always 5. The second part we have is here on the left. We can pay a dice with the value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 in each of the rows to receive more points in the end. So if we receive an entire blue row, let's say we filled out that entire blue row, we receive 10 extra points in the end. And the third part is these little sets. It's only possible to collect one of these sets, 3, 6, 7 sets, and these sets give a specific amount of points at the end too. So, for example, if I had filled 5 red and 5 green areas, then I could note down another 25 points at the end of the game. But if I had, for example, 6 reds and 5 greens, then I couldn't fill those out anymore because I exceeded that number. All right, so these are the most important rules. In case there are any further things you need to know, I will explain them as we go along. All right, I suggest we get started with the first round. So let's put the dice over here and note the values down. So that's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, 6. Okay. So now we kind of need to see what we do. So what I would aim for now is for these areas here to have 4 red, green, and blue areas because this gives me 30 points at the end, which is um, the best set we can have. But it's also 12 areas we need. So let's see if we can fill out some pretty quickly. So this one is pretty easy, for example. So we need 4 dice values that are different, and they give 15 points at the end, which is quite a lot. So we could do that with 1, 2, 4, and 6. So let's just do that. Why not? 1, 2, 4, and 6. So let's cross these out. And now we have a 1 and a 4 left. So let me just circle that. So I have it easier at the end to know that I finished that section. Also, I will put a little mark here so I know I have one blue section. So I don't need to count that every time. And we have another blue section here with 3 different dice values that gives 10 points. So let's do that too. Let's put in a 1 and a 4. And that's the first round. We do that another 6 times, and then we can calculate the endgame score. So it's actually a very simple game, and that's what makes this collection on Kickstarter so interesting, because the games are all pretty simple as soon as you understand the rules the first time and everything, and then the game itself is still pretty deep. So you still need to think about how to use your values as good as you can. All right, that's another round here. So the issue with me is that I tend to roll pretty badly, like pretty bad rolls. You can see here it's not the best that I'm rolling. It's okay. In this game, it doesn't matter too much because high rolls are not better than lower rolls. Okay, so we will need to reserve one die value here to finish that off. So 1, 1, and 3. Look at this. There's a green area that gives 10 points, which is quite a lot. So why don't we do that? So that's 1, 1, and 3. We'll cross these out, and we'll have we have the first green section. I have a 2 and 2 sixes. Look at this. That's not bad. This gives us 15 points in the end, which is a lot. I think that's the highest number you can get for an area, just like the blue one up here. And I do have a 2 and 2 sixes. And enough time to get the last 2. So that's a no-brainer. 2, 6, 6. Wonderful. So I haven't bothered about this yet. I'm still not sure if that really helps a lot, because you need 6 dice values and specific ones to get only 10 points. You actually get more here for the bonus actions at the top, so I don't know if that really helps us. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, 6. 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, 6. That's the exact same roll like the first. Okay. I told you, I roll very weirdly. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, 6. So we have the 2 here we need. Wonderful, that's 15 points. And the first red section. Okay, so one rule I haven't spoken about yet is we are able to use these new neural links to transfer numbers we already written down. So if I spend one die value, doesn't matter which one, I can transfer a number to an adjacent section. So for example, I could transfer the 6 over here, but then that neural link would be gone. If I spend 2 dice, I can do the same. Just I can pretty much go anywhere I want to, but all neural links would then be destroyed. The left part of the brain and the right part of the brain are not connected, as you can see, so I can't transfer a number from here over there. So I don't know if we need that rule. We usually just need that if we don't get the correct numbers here. All right, so for example, this would be an example. I could put a 4 here, and then I could transfer a 2 over here. But I'm not going to do that now. 17, that's a pretty good one. That gives 15 points too. 6, 10, 14. I will need a 3, which I will get at some point. That's something I could do. Why not? Let's take a 6, a 4, and another 4. Cross those out here. And then I'll need 6, 10, 4, 3 here, and any number but 1 and 4 here. Okay, and I got 2 1s. What can I do with that? Not too much, but we do need to get these areas here. And we're almost halfway through. So let's just, here I need two equal dice values. I have two ones, so let's just put the two ones in here, get those 5 points, another section here, and we're off to round 4 of 7. All right, so that's a much better roll. I like that. 1, 3, 3, 3, 6, and another 6. Let's see here. So we need that 3. 6, 10, 14, right. 17, that's 15 points there. And we need, yeah, a 3 or 6 we can put there later on. Oh, we finished that red one. So we still need greens and reds. 15 over here. Let's see, 6, 12. That's too much actually. 6, 9, 12. We could try that. So let's put a 6 in here. A 3 and another 3. That's 12. So we need another 3 in there. And we can put the 6 here at the top. So we get the 10 points, another blue section. And we have a 1 left. Let's do some quick points too. Here, the left value needs to be higher than the right one. So we put the 1 in the right one, and we are ready for any number the dice throw at us. I got so many ones. I told you I'm a pretty bad dice roller. All right, so we got 3 ones, a 2, and 2 sixes. We need a 3 there. That's bad. We don't have one. 6, 9, 12, right? So what else can we do? We can't do anything here. 14. That would actually work. 2 sixes and a 2, which is then 14, yeah? 6, 6, 2. And that's another blue section done and 10 points saved. All right, so we still got 3 ones. That's pretty bad. Actually, I haven't looked at the right side at all. I got 3 ones here. Let's put them all in here. 3 ones because they all need to be equal. 10 points, another green section, and that's done. All right, so recap. We need another red section. We haven't prepared anything there. We can get that green one over here, and when we have that, we need 3 more sections altogether to get that goal here. But I hope we can make that pretty soon, because I would like to have some bonus points here too. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and 5. That's a pretty ugly 5, but as long as I can read it, that's fine. All right. Here we need a 3, right? 6, 12, no, 6, 9, 12, 15, right? So let's finish that off. The 3 over here. We have 4 2s, which would fit perfectly in here. That would fit perfectly here. But we don't have a whole lot left here. We could also maybe put the 2 and the 5 here, so we would have one blue one done. And then we would have 3 2s left. Put 1 2 in here, we would have a green done. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's just safer. 5 and 2. Put those in here to have the 7. That's 5 points. And we got the blue ones done. And we'll put another 2 in here because that's larger than 1. We have the green sections done. And now we just need a red section. We have 2 2s. What can we do with that? Well, we could still try this here because let's do something else. Let's take these 2 2s we have and just enhance some values here. Can we do that? We could enhance this with a 2. And that's it. we will have a chance to... Nah, this is difficult now. You know what? Let's put 1, 2 in here and hope we get a 4 later on to get the 6. And the other 2 we will spend... Where was it? Where was the 2 I could spend? There. Let's spend the 2 here so we get an extra 5 points. Now let's just hope for 4. This is bad. Okay, that didn't work. So we can't finish that one off. Well, let's first note down the numbers. But that's a nice roll. 4 6s. That's... I don't know if I've ever managed that before. So let's take these 4 6s and put them in here. I think that's the best thing we can do, because that gives us quite a lot of points. 6 6 6. They must be all equal, so we get 15 points. And we got these sections. So now we must not finish any other sections. So we get that. We have a 1 and a 5 left. Let's just enhance some values here. Here is a 1 we can use, and here is a 5 we can use. And we're done. Now we count all points that I've circled plus these. So, and I didn't get anything here and didn't get anything here. All right, let's calculate our score. So that's 15, 30, 40, 45, 55, 60, 75, 80, 95, 100, 110, 115, 120, 135, 145, 175. That's a pretty good score. Let me check. As far as I know, the creator of the project told us even which points mean how much. So I got the file right here. So 175, that's high intelligence. So that's yeah, that's the second lowest rank. It's okay. It's high intelligence. If we had a 190, we would have a very high intelligence. And if we had 235 plus, we would be genius. But we got a high intelligence, so that's fine. Pretty satisfied with that. All right, so that was the playthrough of Some Kind of Genius. If you're interested in the project, as I mentioned, check out the project on Kickstarter. I will link to it in the description. If possible, I will maybe add a card up here someplace. I'm still a little bit new to this thing, so let's see if that works. All right, that's it. I will try to play the other games too, or at least some of them today. So keep an eye out for those. All right, take care, and until the next video. Bye.